Senator, thanks so much for coming on. So you're now one of the most despised people in America, so I appreciate your taking the time for being hated to come on the show tonight. But I want to ask you specifically about what happened between you and Simon & Schuster. And I should say I published with Simon & Schuster. I have a book contract for a future book with Simon & Schuster. It's making me very uncomfortable watching what they did to you. On what ground did they cancel your book contract?
Well, they don't like the exercise of free speech, Tucker, I think, is at the end of the day. I mean, this is really about the First Amendment. It's really about free speech. And Simon & Schuster didn't like me doing what Democrats in Congress did in 2001 and 2005 and 2017, when Democrat members of Congress objected during the certification process in order to try to have a debate about election integrity. You know, that's the First Amendment at work. That's democracy at work. But Simon & Schuster, and unfortunately a lot of people on the left now, have decided that the First Amendment is something they no longer support. And I'll just say this, Tucker, at a time of division, we've got to rally around the things that unites us as Americans. And I think the First Amendment and free speech has got to be at the top of that list.
So if some creepy low IQ politician says, I want to shut down the other side, okay, I get it. But a publisher is literally the guardian of the First Amendment. If you're a publisher, you exist because of the First Amendment. Your duty is to protect the First Amendment. But the people who run Simon & Schuster are now so crazed with ideology that they can't bear to hear a contrary view expressed. I mean, what does that portend for the country?
Well, I think it really shows, Tucker, that we're in a period where the First Amendment values and principles of freedom of speech, also freedom of worship, freedom of religion, these things are really under attack by some quarters, by many quarters. And again, I come back to the fact that this is something, the First Amendment is something that unites us as Americans. And in this time of division, in this time of chaos, we've got to stand strong for that.